What's up? What's going on? Hide and read with a book review. This is kind of a special one. Um, yeah, we'll get right into it. HeadHunters. Check that out. This giant praying mantis, the human mouth, two kids, and the author, Luis Paredes. Hope I'm pronouncing your last name correct. I'm trying really hard. But yeah, HeadHunters. The author contacted me and he asked if I had time to do a review. I said, yeah, sure. The book looked awesome. I love praying mantises. Since I was a little kid, I'd capture them and put them in jars and just watch them eat bugs. It's a lot of fun. Uh, I bet a lot of you like praying mantis too. And so, pretty much any time that there's a praying mantis in a story, I'll try to read it because, like I said, just praying mantis, hammerhead sharks. I'm trying to think of other stuff that just like gets my attention, but yeah, I said, oh, definitely, I would love to read and review the book. And yeah, I literally just finished this. It was a quick read. Yeah, let's get right into it. Who is this book for? This was I was trying to figure out while I was reading this who's the target audience, and towards the end, I kind of finally realized it. If you are an adult and you still read Goosebumps or Animorphs or the stuff that we read when we were kids, and you like to reread it and it's exciting to you still, and not just like for the like irony of it, like you actually enjoy this stuff, I would 100% check this book out. The author has another book. I think it's called Out on a Limb. I'm not sure if it's similar. I have to go check that out as well. But this one for sure has those blazing fast chapters, and it has young protagonists and just kind of you know the adults are kind of silly and selfish, and the kids kind of have to, you know, figure everything out. Not everything, they need help, but they're the ones driving the story and everything. And so yeah, we'll get right into it. Main character, Edgar Toombs. He has his best friend. It's kind of like his little girlfriend, but he'll never admit to that. And the two of them, yeah, they just like to spend time together. They're kind of like into like ghosts and stuff like that. And maybe because Edgar can see his deceased grandfather, who is a floating head. Um, Nobody else can really see him in the beginning of the story. Eventually, Edgar is able to pass on his ability to the adults and his friend as well. She's the first one to be able to see his grandfather. Um, yeah, Opa Chuck, and I guess we can get right into the main story. Is that there's like these Babylonian demons in the form of these giant insects that live in the underworld, and the way that they feed is on the dead souls of humans. So like a human dies, and then these insect beings come up to the earth and retrieve them. And the ones retrieving them are called striders, and they come up and uh, yeah, they capture these ghosts basically and bring them back down to the underworld and then feed on them. And there's like a whole hierarchy of giant insects, and they all have like different jobs, and they're all very like brutal with each other. Yeah, you get like ants and, like I said, different kinds of praying mantis too, which was pretty cool. Not just the green ones that you see all the time. Just all different kinds of praying mantis and what do I say, ants, scorpions, pill bugs, all types of different insects inhabit this underworld, and there's different layers to it, so it gets a little bit not complicated, but yeah, like you keep learning more and more about this underworld with the insects, which is pretty cool. And they have like a caste system going on, and these striders or the big praying mantises are pretty much at the top of the food chain. And yeah, when the characters, it switches a little bit in the beginning back and forth between like the view of one of these striders and the main character Edgar. And when you go to the viewpoint of the giant praying mantis and he goes back down to hell basically, it's really cool. It's really cool. Like the like how they describe the city, and yeah, it's it's pretty awesome. That's probably one of the high points of the book, to be honest. But anyway, these these insects, they come up to get Edgar's his grandpa, and he's able to see them, and so he kind of has like this power, and he stops them from taking his grandpa, which is kind of scandalous because they haven't seen anybody able to do this, and he's just like a little kid. It's been like thousands of years basically since like Babylonian magic was a thing, and uh, it doesn't really get too deep into the magic portion of it, but it's just that's like kind of, it's not Harry Potter magic. It's like historical, yeah, magic, and they talk about cuneiform tablets and all this, just very very light surface level, kind of dealing with that, which is nice. And yeah, same thing with the insects too. It doesn't get like too deep into like demonology or anything. It's just, you're gonna like, if you know about this stuff, you're gonna read it and kind of you'll read into it a little bit. And if you don't know about it, you don't need to go, on Wikipedia and figure everything out. That it reads fine without knowing about this stuff. I just want to show the cover again because it's so cool. And that's the main bit of the story. And so like these demons have to basically plan an assault on the onto Earth because Edgar is starting to share this ability with other human beings, and so they have to stop him from doing this, or else their whole kind of scheme of coming up and stealing the souls and eating them is going to be completely ruined. So yeah, they plan this huge assault, and these two kids plus some family members help out, and a professor that's very knowledgeable about all this stuff is like the last one to show up, and they all kind of make, kind of like in Scooby-Doo when they have to make like the traps and everything to catch the bad guy. It's like that. Like it's a lot of preparation, and then you have the big storming of the house, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's very gory. Like I said, it's, if you still are into Goosebumps or Animorphs, I'm trying to think what are the other, like, it's nothing like Series of Unfortunate Events, but if you're unironically still reading the stuff that we read when we were kids, you you might want to check this book out, Headhunters. Um, Now, I wouldn't suggest that you go and buy it for your kids or anything, honestly, because there are some scenes that between the demons, like there's no sexualization of the children, but like when it comes to the demons, like they're demons, and there are some scenes, but it's nothing lewd. It wasn't gross or anything. It's just, it's not a kid's book, even though it's it's written in that style with the blazing fast chapters, and it's cool, and little cliffhangers and stuff. So I really enjoyed it. It's different. It's way different than other books I've read. I don't think like a publisher would jump at the chance of publishing this, because like I said, it was the the target audience is very specific. I think the story is awesome, but if a publisher got a hold of this, they would have made the author either make it for kids or make it like really violent, over the top for adults. But it's not like that at all. It's somewhere in between. And yeah, if I was like 14 or 15 and I got a hold of this book, I would be so excited about it. But like I said, I wouldn't give it to your nephew or something, or your son. Uh, Maybe buy and just leave it around and pretend you don't know. I don't know, but yeah, it was it was a lot of fun. It gets pretty gory and oozy with all the insects killing each other and getting killed, and it's a lot of fun. I think my favorite character in this whole thing was this one of these insects that ends up uh, being friendly to this human cause, basically. And he's this giant blue scorpion. I don't know why he was so cool. I just really liked him a lot. Luther, I think, was his name. Yeah, the demons have very like plain, like kind of everyday names, which is kind of fun. And they also have human parts, like their mouths are human. I don't know a lot about like the like demonology or anything, but maybe that's part of it. I don't know. I would like to talk to the author a little bit, and maybe I could write like just a short review, like a write up kind of interview kind of thing. I don't think I would, do a back and forth on the channel, but I think I would like to write a review for this book. It was so much fun, and yeah, I'm gonna have to look into Out on a Limb now, and whatever's coming up next from Mr. Oh, there we go, Mr. Paredes, and here's his Platypus Press. That's his little company, I think. Yeah, Platypus Book Press. And yeah, if you're into praying mantis, like it's just full of little praying mantis kind of. There's another one, little Easter eggs and stuff. So yeah, check it out. Maybe it's something that would appeal to you. I liked it a lot. And if you have, if you're an independent author and you want me to review one of your books, or anybody, I know a couple people at this point that would be happy to. If I'm not interested in it, somebody else would be, I'm sure. If I'm not, like, I really enjoyed this, obviously. If I don't really like your book, I'm not going to come on here and poo-poo it, because yeah, this is like a passion project for somebody. It's not going to be for everyone. And yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. Until next time, peace.